breaking through the BS about love and twin flames and soulmates and all this stuff. This video I'm going to give you some really sound, useful advice about how to clear yourself energetically, to call in love, to call in your soulmate, and to really get yourself into a space so you can receive. Because we all have stories, and this is the thing, you know, we can sit here and tell ourselves, you know, there's no good men, women, whatever in the world. I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm whatever your story is, and that's the reason you are single. It isn't the reason you're single. The reason you are single is because on some level you are choosing to be. This is a manifest world, and we are powerful creators, manifestors. And when we really start to own this, we can really start to do our inner work on everything in our lives, from career to finances, friends, home life, and especially love life. So this is the first thing you need to do, and this applies. It doesn't matter if you're a man looking for a man, a woman looking for a woman, a man looking for a woman, vice versa, whatever, anybody. I'm going to talk from the perspective of a man because that's what I'm looking for, but just whoever you are, whatever you're looking for, you can just apply it to yourself. So the first thing is to get absolute clarity. What is your story? What is your story when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love? What are the stories you are telling yourself? Get a pen and paper. Yeah, old school. Pen, paper. Write it down. You can do it on your phone or computer if you want, but I like to get a pen and paper and just sit there, free write, just really what the first thing that comes out. What are your stories? I've done this myself. Mine were there's no good men. There's no good men out there. Everyone's in the matrix. They're not awake. They're not empowered. Just write whatever it is. Men hurt you. Men leave you. Love hurts. Whatever your stories are, really get down deep into your truth. You know, what is it you're telling yourself? Is it, oh, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly, oh, I'm a bit weird, whatever. Pour it out, pour it all out. Now, once you've finished, yes, stop this video, do it now. Restart the video. Once you're finished, what I want you to do next is write down a new list and just explain what are you gaining from having these stories. Really delve into it. By staying single, by staying not in the game, what do you gain? You know, is it, I get my freedom, I don't have to consider somebody else's feelings, I'm not going to get my heart broken, I'm not going to have to take these risks, I don't have to actually expand into self-love. I did this, and I found something really interesting about my stories. And really, when we move into self-love, as I've moved into learning to love myself, which has been a huge adventure for me, you know, it's been difficult, but I'm really at this place where I do love myself. But then I realised there's a difference between being single and on my own and loving myself, and then actually taking this into the world and being in front of a man and still holding strong in my self-love and not going into my stories and into my self-doubts and worries. So one of my reasons for staying single was, I don't have to do this work. I won't have to face up to worrying about if somebody likes me, if they're being honest, or what's going on. I won't have to love myself. So this was a really interesting story for me. So I invite you to look for your own stories. You know, what are you really gaining by not fully committing to opening to love? And then stop the video, go write it all down. Welcome back. Now you have real clarity about what your stories are, what you have to gain from having your stories. Now a new list. What you really have to gain. You know, what will you gain from being in a relationship, from opening to love? What are the real stories? There are good men out there. There is actually your perfect soulmate out there when you open to him, without forcing, without manipulating, just continuously working on yourself, opening to love, calling love in, being in that harmonic vibration of love. And then you have to do the real things, join a dating website, go out, meet people. You can't just go, I'm calling in, and then just not be around men. You have to be in the real world, open and receptive, and staying strong in your belief, in your core. And write down what it is you are looking for. What does your ideal relationship look like to you? What does your ideal partner feel like, look like, is? What are the qualities? What do you actually want? You have to be really clear. What do you want? You can't just, I just want somebody, because the universe doesn't know what to give you. You have to be clear, and then you get challenged. The universe will send someone in, maybe this cute guy, a nice six-pack, whatever, but he's not right. He's not actually ticking all that list. So it's up to you to go, okay, he's not the one, and hold your boundary and know that the universe is sending you the right person. So you have to rise through your challenges. Say no when it's a no. Say yes when it's a yes. And this really is how we evolve, because love and relationships are all there as mirrors, so we can rise into our full potential. And when we use them in this way, we really do evolve and grow in love.